Okay, today you're going to find solve equations with absolute value in there. This just gets crazy, just crazy. Now remember, absolute value is the distance a number is from zero on a number line. Well, if I'm looking at the absolute value of something to equal 16, okay, the absolute value of something to equal 16. Well, so now I'm saying here's zero on a number line. Well, if I go 16 units that way, well, that's 16. But what if I go 16 units the other way? That's negative 16. So x, in this case, could be 16, because if I go 16 units to the right, that's 16. Or it could be negative 16. And if you remember, the absolute value of 16 was 16. We've done this before. The absolute value of negative 16 is also 16. Mind blowing. Okay, so now if I look at the next one, well, the absolute value of x equals 0. Well, here's my number line, here's 0. If I don't go anywhere, my answer is 0. The only thing I can take the absolute value of to get 0 is 0. Last one, well, what if I have negative 9? Well, what can I take the absolute value of to equal negative 9? I can't. If you said 9, well, the absolute value of 9 is 9. The absolute value of negative 9 is 9. You cannot take the absolute value of anything to get a negative value. This is a no solution. Please remember, absolute value will always equal a positive, and this is a negative. So again, same idea we had with the squared terms. We could have two solutions, we could have one solution, oh my goodness, and no solutions. Oh my goodness. So here's an example. So if I have 2x, the absolute value of 2x minus 5 equals 9, I could have two answers. Okay, now remember, absolute value, we've graphed that before. That kind of looks like that. That's why there's two possible answers. Okay, so 2x minus 5 could equal 9, but 2x minus 5 could equal negative 9. Maybe it helps if you think of it this way. What can I take the absolute value of to equal 9? Well, if I look inside, well, this value could be 9, or this value could be negative 9. Okay, so a couple of different ways you can think of it. Now I just have to solve. Solve, and solve this one. So 2x equals negative 4, so x equals negative 2. Okay, well, if I check it, okay, because it's not a bad idea to check, but if I check it, what if I take 7 times 2 minus 5 and then take the absolute value of it? Well, that's 14 minus 5. That's 9. The absolute value of 9 is 9. So that works. What if I check this one? 2 times negative 2. 2 times negative 2 minus 5. Well, that's negative 4 minus 5. That's negative 9. Also equals 9. I have two possible answers. So again, this works exactly the same as with squared terms. Okay, get it by itself, stop, you can look inside, okay, and you can undo operations. Okay, so absolute value of x minus 7 equals 14. All I have to do is say, hey, there's two possible answers. There's x minus 7 equals 14, and there's x minus 7 equals negative 14. And then I solve both of those. 21, and negative 7. Okay, Let's look at the next one. So this says the absolute value of x plus 2 equals negative 11. Well, wait a minute. I can't have the absolute value equal to negative 11. This is a no solution. Okay, that can't happen. Now let's say, for example, what if you did this? Okay, equals 11, and you tried to solve this. So you get negative 13 and you got 9. Okay, well, watch me check this. So negative 13 plus 2, that's negative 11, and the absolute value of negative 11 is 11. But my answer is negative 11. It doesn't work. Okay, same thing over here, 9 plus 2, that's 11. The absolute value of 11 is 11. That's why this is a no solution. Okay. Again, now if you think of it like an equation that we've solved before, get the operation by itself. So we want to divide by 2. And now you should be thinking, how many answers do I have? It's the absolute value equal to 0, so there's one answer. All I have to do is solve. And it's okay if it's a fraction. That's okay. Okay, again, 4 plus, I'm thinking of it like this. I need to get this y by itself. So first, subtract 4. Now, I have the absolute value equal to a negative. How many answers? None. This is a no solution. Okay. Now what about this one? Again, think of it like this two-step equation. First thing, move that 3. Move the 3. So 4, absolute value of x minus 7 equals 12. Divide by 4. Absolute value of x minus 7 equals 3. How many answers? Should be thinking 2 answers here. 3 and negative 3. So that's 10, and that is 4. 2 answers. 1, 2. Okay, so again, if you have the absolute value equal to a number that's positive, you get 2 solutions. If the absolute value equals a 0, you get 1 solution. And if you have an absolute value that equals a negative, oh no, no solution. Okay, give them a try. See how you do. Good luck.